I know you said you loved me so often near the start. I guess that's why every beginning usually has an ending. Silence now is louder than anything we've ever said. I guess that's why it won't be far from now before we both grow apart. You said that I exist so loudly, I need to dissolve my pride. But what you confuse as pride is my will to never let you decide. I could just choose to dance to your beat, acting like we're alright. But what soon will come is what you can't mend, beginning of the end. What do we do? Oh, nah, nah. After all that we've been through, 'cause we are to pretending like we got no ending. We sleep without ending. I'm dreaming we're ending, ending. What do we do? Oh, nah, nah. After all that we've been through, 'cause we're out to pretending like we got no ending. We sleep without ending. I'm dreaming we're ending, ending. The years you count as many, maybe a lot to you is true, but when compared to a lifetime, it's only just a few. So why make a mess of what we got now when we live against the clock? I wish I could say to you this might work. I'm not in the mood to lie. Before I believe I could stand your push, back then all those things could pass. Right now when I think of all I've been through, I think you could kiss my ass. What do we do? Oh, nah, nah. After all that we've been through, 'cause we are to pretending like we got no ending. We sleep without ending. I'm dreaming we're ending, ending. What do we do? Oh, nah, nah. After all that we've been through, 'cause we're out here pretending like we got no ending. We sleep without ending. I'm dreaming we're ending, What do we do? Oh, nah, nah. After all that we've been through, 'cause we're out here pretending like we got no ending. We sleep without ending.
Hello. Bon Dieu. Saka Fete. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. It's Thursday, and we have another exciting show for you guys on the Run the Track and Talk. We have Lily Octave is going to be joining us in just a little bit. Yes! And I'm so excited to have her on the show. Let me tell you, I love this girl. I love her voice. I love her mannerisms. I love her aura. I love her. I just love her. And I'm so excited to be bringing her on this show for you guys. I want you guys to get to know her. Good day. Welcome. Yeah, Esther already in the live. Period. Yes, with a big T. Period. Make sure y'all share the live. Share the live. My name is Jael Joseph, if you don't know. I doubt you would not know, but yes, are we ready for another show? That's what I'm give a little story. Buenas. I had one long day today. Oh my God. I literally just came from Portsmouth. We were shooting for the better part of the day. And this is morning makeup again. Again, morning makeup. I just redid the lipstick, put on a dress, quick, fast, and boom, we're ready to roll. So I need you guys to share the live. So you guys give me some energy. We give each other some energy. Drop your flags. Let me know if you're locked in, where you're locked in from. And I'm excited to be back on here with you guys. This show is sponsored by Follow Wines. Follow Dear Wines. I am so excited. Let me tell you, I have my Follow Dear. Look at that. I have my big bottle of wine. And somebody is going to win themselves a bottle of wine. And how do you win a bottle of wine? You got to tag the most people under the live in one post. So in one, you have to tag the most people and you get a free bottle of follow. And that's it. That's simple as that. Simple as that. That's all you need to do. I know my guests, we're gonna be doing. This is going to be, guys, I want to be very, I'm very honest, right? Those of you who follow me, this is my very first time tasting Kahlua. Okay, so we're going to taste it. I have the white, and Lily Octave has, I think, the rosé, and we're gonna be giving away the red. Yes, it's like my lips. So we're gonna be tasting it for the very first time live. So you're gonna get our reaction. Or you're gonna get a reaction of our honest Bonje. They trust me or they trust me now. What if I don't like it? Bonje! Look story! We're ready! We're ready for the show. I'm so excited to have Lily Octave in the house. Let's see who's on the live. Yes, Tampa is locked in. Nick says she wants mango. Mango I want. I'm tired of no fruit mango. Girl! There's no fruit mango sour! You have to put that in a box underneath your bed for that to ripen for you to get them sweets. It's like the ones in Dominica. Nisha is locked in. Austria is locked in. Shara Moesa Mupagomi Patraisa. Shara is locked in. Jessia is locked in. Guys, share the live. Make sure you tag as many people. Jadani is locked in. Let me tell you. And we are getting ready for a show. I'm so excited to be having her on. This show is also sponsored by Digicel. Where else? Better. Let me tell you, I drove from Maho. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember, but when you would get to that little spot in Taro, there'd be like no service. We can drive straight there on Digicel and don't get disconnected. Let me tell you, I was pouring a hot bath this morning and the bath got cut off. I was pleasantly surprised. So of course you gotta lime and you gotta rank up and you gotta be with the better network, Digicel. So I want to big up the folks out there at Digicel, the entire gang, Marva, and all of the staff at Digicel. Big up yourself. I hope you guys are ready because Digicel is launching a massive promotion for Jazz and Creole. So make sure you follow them on all their social media platforms so you can get all the details on the promotion that's dropping this month. It's going to be a massive promotion. There's a lot to get. All right. And it's very simple. You just have to be a Digicel customer and there's some other things that you got to do, right? So make sure you stay tuned to my channel. Stay tuned to all the other influencers who are repping for Digicel. Make sure you follow them. Crandell and Triple K and Shelly and Signal Band and all the other folks so that you can know all of the information as it happens. People on my life. Big up to the folks out on the YouTube page. I see Leanne and Adrian is locked in. Big up to you. So the folks on YouTube, the folks on Facebook, the folks on X, the folks on LinkedIn. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for joining. We're gonna get the show on the road. Let me tell you, Olive, give me some energy, give me some vibes, give me some rhythm. Alra is locked in. Hi, my Juju darling. Yes, thank you very much for tuning in. Locked in. We're getting ready for Lily Octave is gonna be joining us. I am so excited to have her on. She has so many things coming up. If you haven't purchased your tickets yet, make sure you get your tickets for her event happening this coming Sunday at Intercontinental Dominica Cabarets Resort and Spa. That's why I almost like forgetting him. Intercontinental Dominica Cabrit's Resort and Spa. Make sure you get your tickets to come see Lily Octave perform live. You know, when we just get have other artists coming on, you just come out in large numbers, come and support the girl because she got some pipes on her and she going places. And don't say I don't want all you. I get my autograph all also because when she famous, I want to make sure I can put that on eBay and I can make some money. Okay? So make sure you come and you show your support, show your love to Lily Octave this coming Sunday. The only place you need to be is in Portsmouth at the Intercontinental Dominica's Cabrit Resort and Spa. She'll tell you a little bit more about the event that's happening. But I'm so happy to have her on. And thank you very much to the sponsors. Thank you to those of you who have joined in. St. Lucia's in the house. Well, let me tell you, my Lucians and my greens, they're coming in slowly but surely. And I'm loving y'all. I'm loving all your energy. I'm loving all your vibe. Thank you very much, Lisa, for joining us. She's all the way in St. Lucia. We're ready. We're ready to show some love. We're ready to jump. Make sure you have your heart bombs ready. We're going to show some love to Lily Octave. So without further ado, I'm a little parched, so I can't wait for my little wine. Without further ado, I'm going to welcome for the first time on the show, Lily Octave.
Hey!
Welcome!
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so excited.
I am so excited to have you. Like, you have no idea. Every time I meet you, Lily, it's always such good energy. It's such good vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to have you on. I love you long time.
I love you too, boom.
And I'm so excited to have you on. I'm like, if you don't have no groupies, Jael is one.
I know. Oh yes, love. Thank you so much for the love. Oh my gosh, I love you too. We love.
You could never have a groupie. Jael is one. Okay.
Aww.
I love you. I love the way you sing. I love the way you carry yourself. You have like a, when I think of you, I think of like Shaka Khan. And you have that kind of like aura around you, you know? Girl, you go places. You're going to places.
Thank you
very
for
much.
comments. Yes.
Hello. We're claiming that. Thank you for welcome on the show. Welcome on the show. Jill, calm yourself down. You see my groupie side coming out. You see how my groupie side has come out. And
I know, right? Oh my
well
gosh.
done. I's a groupie. I ain't gonna lie. It's so great to have you here on the show. I mean, this is long overdue, and I'm so happy that you've come. You know, right before you have a
Way overdue.
massive show coming up this weekend, and we'll get into that a little bit.
Yeah.
But we want to get to know who you are because some people might be on the live and they'll be saying, like, Lily, who is that girl? Who Jael have all that lake and that laugh wait for? Who is this girl? Right? And when people say, who is this girl? I said, Google! Hello! Go on YouTube and Google, all right? But we're gonna get to know a little bit about who you are, where you came from and all of that. So I want to first of all start by talking a little bit about your background. Tell us where you're from. Well, I can say you're from Vegas, but you might say you're from somewhere else.
Right?
You might say you're from somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
So let's get to know Lily a little bit. Tell us where you're from and give us a little bit about your growing up.
Well, Jael, I always tell people, I consider myself having local dual citizenship. So I'm from Roseau, born in Roseau, but I also have Tebow Country, Penville, Vegas roots. You hear many places. Yeah, so I was born and raised in Roseau. My mom's from Roseau, my dad's from Tebow, and we have family from that side. So that's my upbringing is both town and country. So I think we have a fair balance there, you know.
So the later family out in the north, big up to you.
Yes.
Big up to you.
Right, and then we have Tewitt's from the south. Yeah, Tewitt family from the south. So that's my upbringing.
When I saw Tewitt last name, I was like, That's not a Megan last name.
I know, right? It's actually a Monstratton last name. That's where my Monstratton roots come from. So I have like Monstratton and Bajan roots.
So you're a global citizen.
I know, right? Exactly. That's
Hello.
what we call it.
Hello, you're a global citizen. Like it's like when people ask,
Yeah,
Joe, where are you based? I all over. I'm a global
I
citizen.
know. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm like, where do you want me to be? Do you want me to be? Where do you want me to be? Tell me about what inspired you to get into singing, into music. When did that journey begin?
Okay, so what inspired me? I was born into music, by the way, because my dad's a musician. He plays like a keyboard and bass and guitar. My mom's a singer. And everyone on both sides of the family, it's just a musical soup. So, and my sisters, they sing. Hi, Jesse and Esther. I know you're watching. My makeup artist and my social media person here. That.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the entire family sings and music. Well, we grew up as at Seventh Day Adventists, so in the church we have all that singing and Seventh Day Adventists are known for singing,
Y'all are known for singing, eh? Y'all got those pipes on y'all.
right?
OMG. OMG.
Yes. So we had and my grandfather was a very strong baritone, and my grandmother soprano. My daughter is she's a very strong alto. So it's like coming down. Even it's transcended past me. It's passed on to my youth.
So it's in
So
your
it's
blood.
it's in the bloodline. I have my cousins, aunties, uncles, cousins, and talking about cousins, I even have a cousin singing with me. I mean, I'm shouting her out one time. Hi, Josie, if you're watching, Josie. Yeah, so everybody sings. Every single person sings. Those who are in Dominica, those who are in Canada, who are watching as well. Every single person in the family sings.
The very first time I actually heard you sing, I believe you were with Breathe at the time.
Yes,
I
yes.
remember that, and they had something at Castle Comfort. Was it Breathe or were they called something else? Was it Breathe?
Breathe. I think I believe it was.
It was the members of Breathe, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Musicians of Breathe. And I remember seeing you sing, and I was like, "Who's this girl? Like, where she come out? Like I thought you were like a foreigner because I've never seen you before." And
Yeah, I get that a lot. I do get that a lot.
what it is that when I started to like investigate, I was like, "What are you talking about? You know, Mamzelle, like you know her like so long. Like how you
I
don't
know.
know? How you know?" Because I think like obviously when people migrate, people get older, you just don't recognize them, and you're not sure who's that person.
True.
Sure. And
Yeah.
your sisters, though, especially Jessia, I never missed her face. Her face I've
Yeah.
always known. Big up to Jessia one time because being
One time.
on the show before, but I always remembered you guys, coming up to Vegas, well, Gummy, I should say, you know,
Yes.
when y'all when we were all much
Well,
younger.
yeah.
Yeah, we were all
Yes.
much younger, and stuff, and you would come up to visit your grandparents and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was always, when I saw you perform, I was just like, oh my god, like, I mean, I kind of expected that because, like you rightfully say, growing up in an Adventist home, that is something
Yeah.
definitely it's just kind of instilled in you. Plus the fact that it's in your blood from your dad and all your siblings, and everybody sings, right?
Yes.
Um, but you've been doing this for so long. Can you share some of your memorable experiences, some of the experiences that you had from earlier on performing? Because that's when I remember you. But
Yeah.
when did you start really performing on stage?
Well, my first small stage was when I was age 4. I did my very first performance of I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And I really think my dad has it recorded somewhere on VCR still, the video cassette. It's somewhere on the bed somewhere, but that's a little story.
No,
But
I'm telling the
I,
story with you because you mentioned it. I want you to give me a little piece of Whitney Houston because some people don't believe you got pipes. Girl, I put you on the spot.
Oh my gosh. So
I'll
you
let
want me to sing it now?
you can right now, and then we're gonna open our
Right
wine.
now?
Right now.
Okay. So I'll do a different one. It's okay. That's what I'm. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll be with you every step of the way. And I will always love you.
Woo! Sacred
I
Sunday!
will love
The hum come out, the hum come out. Let's let's get. I don't have to say nothing. No.
you.
Let's
Just a
open our wine.
taste.
Let's open
Yeah.
our wine. Let's open
I
our
know, right?
let's open our wine. So which one you have? You have the rosé, right?
I have the rosé.
So and I have
Yeah,
the
I do.
wine. So we're
Yes.
gonna open our wine and get into
Okay.
it. Now let me tell you, girl, you have some pipes. Let me see what the
Oh,
comments are saying. People are let's see what people are saying. People
thank you.
balling, people balling, people balling, people
Oh my
balling.
gosh.
Oh my God, people coming live. Yes, fire. Her voice, fire.
Woo.
Listen,
Hi, File's on. Hi, File.
you think I'm a groupie? My sister is a groupie. She already like to. You
Oh
got
my
you got
goodness.
let me tell you. We pouring out wine. By right though, when you this time, you have to like pour a little bit, sing it and spell it a little
Yeah.
bit. But you know what? We got time for that. We partially
Mhm.
wine
Yeah.
others. Wine
That's
others,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yep, I'm ready.
you ready?
Hmm.
You pour I
Yeah.
pour one already, yeah?
Oh, okay, so you put already. All
Mhm.
right. So I know there's levels to this thing where midway is like playing it safe, and if we go any further than this, it might be a different night. So safe.
Cheers. Cheers, okay. So
Cheers.
I'm gonna go first.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my
How
god.
how you find it?
Whoosh! Let me tell you.
Okay.
Don't play
Um,
with wine, eh? When you see the wine, put it
mm,
like it's juice.
same.
Block, block, block.
So I guess it's my turn, right? Let me. But Jael is nice. Nice.
Nothing but singing voice. It's
It's
nice.
it's nice.
God,
Yes, it's nice.
it's nice. Mhm.
Yes, it is. It's
That's
this is good.
good. Follow
Yes,
J Wine available at Fresh Market, Fine Foods, distributed by Fine
that's
Foods.
right.
Check them
And
out.
I
They're
mean,
a sponsor.
we're being.
Oh, you see, look at that. It might be a different kind of night. I see you point more.
Yeah, I'm pouring back just what I took. Okay, so yes, we are the same level.
So every time you take something, you pour back just what you.
I'm gonna pour back.
That's the kind of night it's going to be. That is the kind of night it is going to
That's
be.
right.
I am dead. I am dead. Every time we take some, we're gonna pour some back in.
That's right. That's
Right.
it. We
So
gotta keep it top.
you feel that you definitely know your way around Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done. I mean, I really enjoyed hearing you, and you did this a cappella,
Oh,
and your voice has such melody in it. Like you don't even need you know it's not music. You sound so good. You mentioned that you grew up in the Seventh Adventist church. Did you also
yes.
attend Seventh Adventist school? Because I see some people coming on the live saying that you were their former classmate. And how has this influenced even your musical style and the way that you express yourself musically?
It influenced a lot because if people do not know, the Seventh Day Adventist, the Portsmouth Seventh Day Adventist Secondary School, which is actually now the Arthur Waldron Seventh Day Adventist Academy, is well known for topping in school arts festival competitions and so on. So in our days, we had Maria Waldron, who was exceptional at keeping us on top on the note. Our I's are dotted, our T's are crossed, our S's are sounded, and every single thing is, clear cut because she's that meticulous, And so having that kind of upbringing, being able to sing on the note, on the time, opening your mouth, your deportment on stage, how you carry yourself, everything had it was a holistic approach that she gave to music. And being at the school and learning it that way, that definitely started breeding my attitude towards music, performing, etc. It really did. So big up to Arthur Waldron, Seventh Day Adventist Academy. Thank you. Hi. Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
you drink to that? Are we drinking?
We drink to that. Thank you very much.
Let me drink.
Yes.
So, guys, we're drinking Follow Dear Wine. That's available
Fine.
at Fresh Market and Fine Foods. Every time we drink, we're replacing one.
Every time I was reaching for it. I beat you to it.
Every time we drink some, we replace what we just drank. All right.
Yes.
So we're not talking nonsense. We enjoy ourselves, right?
Yep.
So I learned that you actually won first place gold medals at the annual School Arts Festival. That's the one you just mentioned. That
Yes.
was a real significant achievement. How did that experience actually shape your confidence and your passion for music?
It did. There's been times when I felt like I was not actually good enough. Like I knew I had a good voice, but competitions made me nervous because I always felt like, probably it's not good enough. Like, in church, it could pass because at church, everybody would be like, clap, even if it's not 100% because, it's the Lord's work and you don't want to offend anybody. So for me, it was validation that I feel was needed at that time. Not that I'm encouraging external validation for everybody, but growing up, and especially at that age, it's teenage years, you're in high school, and your perspective is not really formed as yet. That really boosted my confidence. And I remember Auntie Pearl Christian, like she would have come up to me and she would be like, that was excellent. And she was like, your pronunciation, the way you rounded your notes, that was very good. I was like, oh, there's rounded notes. Yeah, so that really helped me a lot. Yeah.
Wow. And since you've transitioned from local performances, and you've actually appeared in you've made regional appearances in Barbados,
Yes.
you've been in Antigua, you've been to Martinique, and that obviously is quite a leap.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. But what are
Thank
some of the
you.
challenges that you faced during those transitions, and how did you overcome them?
So the challenges again is we a lot of people will say probably financial challenges and opportunities, lack of opportunities, and so on. But I prefer take a different approach where I think of bettering myself. So everything for me is self-improvement. My biggest competition is me. So at every point in time, I am not taking anything for granted. YouTube videos, vocal coaching, which is something that my manager, Mr. Lindsay George, by the way, my vocal coach as well, had instilled in me, because he's like, and I'm going to say this right now, no, it's no offense, but I always say that in certain situations, our local best is actually could be considered as our international worst. So we got to keep pushing, keep looking at what's happening, keep developing, keep making sure my voice is on top of stuff. And going out of Dominica made me realize how much work I had to put in, because I could not keep doing things the way I know it would have been expected. I had to make sure that my voice could compete with whatever is out there. So it's always been a growing process. That's how it's changed my mindset. Really, honestly, truly keeps pushing me, and
I'm
it's made me grow maturely, in maturity musically.
I'm so interested to know how you felt performing with Pastor Shirley Caesar.
I was nervous as hell.
So let's give a little background on that, because you performed on stage at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium with Pastor Shirley Caesar. I mean,
Shirley Caesar.
we know who we know who Pastor
We-
Shirley is. And I want you to take us through that moment, and how it unfolded, and all of the emotions that you felt, and
Uh-huh.
how you felt on stage. Give us the deep.
And man, did I have emotions, because normally I'm very shy. I would not push myself, I sometimes like to be in the back end, although that sounds kind of contradicting for what I do. On the stage it's a different thing. But I was pushed, and they were like, "Yo, go! You can do it! Go, Leon! You need to be up there." And I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm gonna go." And then I went, and my stomach started to turn. Like, it was nerve-wracking up till this point when I did the first step to go up. It was nerves, and then when I went on, I was so excited. I was like, "Okay, it's happening! All right, Leon, just do it." I was like, "Nike, just go ahead and do it." And when I did it, I kind of got a little too excited. I remember forgetting the words. That was like the funniest part. I kind of forgot the words. I was just repeating one part.
When you forget the words, what do you say? Like when you is it, do you have a go-to something? Like I know, like when you grow up in Pentecostal church, right? And I always say that's what they do. When they sing it and they go, "Ah, shut up," I believe that they forget the word for a second.
I believe that too. Oh gosh, and but I don't. I just keep it moving. So if it's an error, the error is already made. Keep it moving. So I don't actually say anything, or if I know that I will forget, I will let you know that the chances are I will forget. But in that moment, there was no chance to let anybody know. There's no disclaimer. So I just had to roll with the punches. And I heard the background vocals at a certain point singing what I should be singing. I latched on. I was like, "Oh, I was repeating the wrong thing. Okay, just fall in." And I just kept rolling with it. And I remember she gave me that 2 pat on the shoulder that I look at every now and then on YouTube, which I think is, yeah. And she did tell me something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she did tell me very good or something like that. It was, yeah. I was like, "Oh my God, Shirley Caesar said very good." Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your name. How did you come up with? Because we know your name. I know you to be Leanne, right?
Yes.
So most people who know you would know you as Leanne later.
Mhm.
But your stage name is Lily Octave. And how
Yes.
did you come about with that name? Right? How did that come about?
Well, everyone calls me Lily. Not a lot of people didn't really know my full name, but they would call me Lee or Lily, and so they'd catch on to that. So Lily was always there. The spelling, however, came from my manager, Mr. George, who has a Spanish background. So that I is unique to the Spanish language, Lee, with the accent, and Octave came about in the studio when I would be asked to do, because I do the background vocals on my songs. So the producer at the time, Mr. Dion Henderson, hi Dion, if you're watching, he was like, "Do this," and I'd do this. So I'd go up, and then he was like, "Go above it," and I'd go above it, and then he'd like do this on top again, and I'll do it. And then he'd be like, okay, it needs something lower just to balance it off because you have a lot of heights. So he'd tell me, go down, and I'd go down. And then he'd say, go again. He was like, what? You have octaves, man. Yeah, so my manager and Dion Henderson actually came up with the name. Hey, Lily, Jael, Lily Octave. My
I think
manager.
I think it's great branding because it tells people that you are Lily, but you have multiple octaves. Like you can sing multiple different at different ranges, and that was
Yes.
a fantastic because even when you're thinking of okay booking an artist and you hear a name like Lily Octave, it makes you wonder
Mhm.
Octave is that
Yeah,
okay?
it
And
does.
then you get
Yeah.
so that's really good branding. So big up to your manager and
Manager,
your
one time,
producer.
hi, Mr. Lindsay George was right there. Hi.
Yeah. You wear multiple hats, and I want to talk briefly about your multiple hats. We hear about your singing, but we want to talk about your multiple hats. So you're a
Yes.
singer, you're a songwriter. I heard you're a model. I know you're a mom. You're also a massage therapist. How do you balance all these different roles, and how do they complement each other creatively?
Oh, we. And, I think it's the wisdom that I acquired from, working with my manager and his business partner, learning to time manage and putting things in place beforehand when you know that that's what is going to be expected, so you plan. And so I had to wind up setting up the massages, which I think was something that was taking a good bit of time to um, allowing people to book it in advance. So I would have a space to plan in between that time, whatever it is that I'm going to do. So everything for me is structured in advance. So I have time to plan with the time that's in between. So
Mhm.
nothing he really hits me impromptu and be like, oh my God, I feel flooded. I feel this, I feel that. So, and when it comes to music and writing, that is something that happens almost anytime of the day. I always have my phone. So if something comes to me, a situation happened, I'm like, oh my gosh, well, that sounds nice. I'm gonna pull my phone off. I'm gonna record it, and later when I have some free time, I sit down and I put the words to it. Or sometimes I go over it with my manager as well, who's also a songwriter and
Mhm.
lyricist. So we structure that, and that's how it's been able to work. Because apart from that, I also do media work, graphics, and so on, and do the graphics for my events and stuff as well,
Okay.
and social media and marketing but there's always time because everything is scheduled.
Mhm.
So that's how I've managed to make it work.
Somebody's just messaged me. Normally, I shut down my WhatsApp when I'm on whenever I'm doing a live. And somebody just messaged me and kind of like, oh, I was like, oops, I gotta turn this down. But they said to me they want to hear your octaves.
They want to hear my octaves. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're really putting me on the spot tonight, yeah? Okay. I hope this mic don't shut
You have
off
you have
on,
to, you
on
have
me
to give them
midway
what
through.
they want.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, I'm teasing this one because I know it's gonna come out soon. It's not released yet, but it's called Are You Cupid? So the first time I saw your face, my heart was lost in your gazed embrace. You reeled me in, your smile was joy, and when we spoke, your words were peace. My heart just would not cease to run. The excess beat, you shot me clear out of the sky with love. You shot me clear out of the sky with love. So tell me, are you Cupid? To to make me stupid, stupid in love. The way you shut me down. Ma-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And pa 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 pa. Oh, something under the moon set the mood. You and I, the atmosphere sheltered love. Oh my gosh! By the way, it's not a good idea to sing after you've drunk something cold. Okay, I had this chilling, so please forgive my cracking. Okay, it's
Girl, we know
just
we know you can song.
yeah.
We know you can song. We,
Yeah, and
we,
just in case, there's also social media. You
we,
go check that out, and you
we
can
know
comment Jazz and Dine, where I'm sure I'm not gonna be drinking something cold before I sing.
we know
That's it.
you can sing. Listen,
Yeah, I'm
we
not giving
know.
you everything now.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Oh my god, you're so amazing. You are so amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely love you, love you, love you, love you. You
I
you've
love you too. Love you too.
you've been dubbed the Caribbean neo soul queen by producers, and that is quite an honor. What does that title mean to you, and how do you hope to shape neo soul genre? And for those people who are on the live who probably don't know nothing about neo soul, you might want to give
Yeah.
us give us a little schooling on what it means to be a neo soul artist, and how you've incorporated the Caribbean, or you fused the Caribbean into that.
Right. So this is a genre that's not really popular in our region. My influences had always been Jill Scott, Layla Hathaway, Erica Badu. Oh, thank heavens I remember
You
them
were
all.
giving me Jill Scott when you were
Yeah.
singing that Cupid song. Like I was thinking of "Let's Take a Long Walk." I was like,
And,
you were giving
and
me
that
that.
is actually one of the songs that I've been well known for singing. It's always on the repertoire. And I
Mm.
love that song. Love it, love it. Yeah. So yeah, one of the things that people could expect is a lot more songs that we've been working on in the genre, and knowing that it's not as popular, like I've said, these are songs I think would be relatable because neo soul is a real expressive genre, and the lyrics also are about everyday things. So these are things that, for example, I don't know if I should tell everybody, that what's coming up. I don't want to prematurely those details, but the Play on Venus album that I'm working on, we're actually going to tease a lot of the songs. Everybody who's going to attend the event on Sunday are going to get a taste of it. So it sings of every version of a woman, the emotions that a woman will go through. There, we captured it in song. So sometimes we feel,
Oh, listen! Oh my God, that's gonna be fire.
so yeah, because sometimes we're not always understood, and the motivation behind it also, we hear that statement: men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and sometimes you have to come into our atmosphere, walk a mile in our shoes so you can understand, exactly what it is that we go through. So sometimes we feel pretty, sometimes not so much, but we're gonna sing about it because that's what neo soul is. So we've done it in a very creative way. I've worked on them with my band. By the way, let me big up my band members. That's Kelvin Henderson, Benton Julius, Mika Smith, and Che Gittons, Javan Baron. I got it right this time because sometimes I forget. Vanilla and Josia. Hi, you guys. I know they could be watching. So we've took our time and we've crafted these things so that people can get that international vibe, something that they can relate to. And I'm gonna express it with my everything because it's something that I've gone through. So I write about my experiences that I feel people would be able to relate to.
While we're
Yeah.
talking about this, tell us about the upcoming show, because And why did you decide to have a showcase? And what does it mean to you to have a showcase? I want to tap a little bit up on the support, and we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about the upcoming show.
Okay, so the upcoming show means so much to me because it was motivated by my fans, my following. They keep pushing me to, do this, and they always say, well, this would be a next level. This would be a next level. So they've motivated me in the sense that I felt it was something that was needed to give back. So they could hear that I've been listening and I've been working and I've took your advice, all the guidance. Big up to Mikkel, big up to Barbara, Bully Thomas, Miss Barbara Bully Thomas, and everybody, the producers, Arno, Jack Sparrow. I mentioned Dion. There's Ali Roll, Okan Lafleur. Just big up to everybody who had contributed. Brian in St. Vincent from Jazz Tropical Project that I performed with at the Beckway Music Festival. I've taken all the advice, every single person, file and all. We've put it together and we've packaged it so nicely to say thank you in a way. And by the way, I must say that if there's ever a Lily Octave event and there is a price to it, just know it's beyond my control. I just insert this one time because this was really done to say thank you. Thank you and thank you. I want you to come and celebrate because this was a us thing. I don't consider it a me thing. I think it's a us thing. My team and everyone included. Yeah.
So we can expect, like you mentioned, parts of what's the name of the upcoming Venus something? I remember the Venus.
On Venus.
Mhm.
So it's like come. There's a playlist on Venus that's gonna walk you through the process of a woman's mood, and you could see it anyway. Like have fun on Venus. Have fun in the world of the female perspective.
Wow, beautiful. So that's this coming Sunday. It's happening at the Intercontinental Dominica.
Dominica Cabris Resort and Spa. Yeah.
Tell us about the time and all of that other good stuff that
It
comes with it.
starts at 5 p.m.
Mhm.
And for those who would like to attend, you could attend on the night. We are going to be able to dine. The menu is there. You could order your food and have a nice time, listen to good music. There's also the option for finger foods all through the night. There's no ending of foods that you could get. Finger foods are rolling, and you have your wine, your cocktails, and guess what? We are also sponsored by. So you're gonna get your wine. you know. By
Yeah.
the way, let me sip one time.
Oh,
Mhm.
I sip a couple times and I didn't replenish. So
Oh, I know. I'm almost past the mark we set.
I'm a replenish.
Yeah. We have entrance. You can enter the gate. You can also RSVP online. We're encouraging everyone to do so as early as possible because there may be your change in prices after the 19th of April, which is tomorrow. So
Oh, wow.
tonight, in as much as possible, go to www.tickets and that's it in letter N pass.com// jazz and dine. So it's jazz, letter N, dine. Okay, so make sure you go ahead, go there and RSVP or purchase your tickets. Right now, you can purchase 50, that's the regular $50. Your VIP is right now set at $50, and tomorrow, after tomorrow, it will be $75. So go ahead.
My sister requesting a Jill Scott there. Like I
Yes, and by the way, it's 50. Oh, yes, she wants Jill Scott. Oh, sister, come tomorrow. Come meet us tomorrow. But by the way, I must say it's $50 because of your Jael.
why?
Yes, because we're announcing this now as the jail special. That's what I call
What,
it.
what's the jail
So
special?
you have between now and tomorrow to that's at midnight
Jail
to go ahead.
special. It's good to it
That's
pays off.
right. Yeah,
You get a whole special or
exactly.
nothing.
Right.
Oh, wow,
So
fantastic.
yeah, everybody has until now till midnight tomorrow to go ahead and RSVP or purchase your tickets on the JL special.
You hear that? You heard? You heard? Get your tickets, guys. I really want everybody to come out and support. I know a huge
Yeah,
part of, especially because you're in a genre that's not popularized in Dominica.
right.
And a lot of people might be like, "Oh, I'm not going to that," or "I'm not sure about it." What was this? What is the support like for you in terms of? I mean, I know you say you're doing this for your fans, and you have fans all across because you've performed, like you rightfully say, you've performed in Beckway, you've performed in Martinique. What is the support like in Dominica? And I'm always interested to know, and I'm always interested. I always want to ask that question, especially to artists, because people a lot of time people don't understand how much the support is required. They don't understand that, hey, you need to really support. This is people who are creatives. What is support like in Dominica?
Well, the support in Dominica for me, I'm so grateful that it is. It's been a lot, and it's been a lot in the sense that I got the first opportunity with Hegana at Jazz in the City. She saw that and she gave that to me. And from that, so much had happened, right after was the Beckway Music Festival. Right after that, we had Barbados T Village and so many other stuff. And I thank those who had put me on for these things, so it could have been seen. Some people don't have to, but
Yes.
they see the potential, and even you, Jay, you know, I've received a lot of love, and it's opened doors for me that I'm very grateful for. So every little opportunity, every big opportunity here, even DFC, who's allowed me now to be a part of the Jazz and Creole,
Yes.
2024. And the right after that, there's something else happening that, those who follow on my
Mhm.
social media
Those
will
who
know.
follow will know.
She's traveling, I'm we're doing things.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're going to be overseas and over trees right after that. So there's a lot that the support is there. The support is definitely there, and I'm so grateful for it.
I,
Yeah,
I'm really happy to hear that because I know, oftentimes we don't get the support that we're really looking for, especially from
true.
our homeland. And I've
Yeah,
heard other artists, not just Dominicans. It's not something that is an isolated situation where it's only Dominicans that do that. But I'm
right.
happy to hear that people are really showing support to you, and big congratulations again. I know you are one of the big stage artist for the Jazz and Creole that's coming up in May. And
Yes, ma'am.
I am excited to see you perform. I know a lot of folks are excited to see you perform. I think you are I've always seen you as a bigger artist than just little Dominica. I don't know. I always see you on like big stages. You have such a powerful, you too grand for little stages. And your voice is I'm serious, yo.
Oh
I'm serious.
gosh.
Your voice is so, like, I remember even when I was emceeing at Queen Show, and right before you had to come on, people obviously were getting irate. They wanted things to move
Yeah, I
along.
remember
They
that.
wanted, and I was like, your breaks, like, y'all need to listen to this girl.
Yeah,
Like like
and I appreciate you so much for that. Yeah.
you need to listen to this girl. Like, give people a shot, give people a chance. And you heard them screaming after, and I was like, you see, like I tell y'all, like
Yeah.
your voice is amazing. Like your
Thank you.
range,
Thanks.
the way like Auntie Pearl rightfully said, the way you articulate your word, when you sing, like you can feel all of, like you did
Mhm.
Nina Simone, I think it was. Um,
Yes, for
yes,
women.
yes, and I was like, I had goosebumps. I was backstage. I was like, "Stop it, honey." Like you're just an amazing artist. And my sister is harassing me because she wants Jill Scott.
She
So
wants just
give her one line of Jill Scott.
okay. All right. I'll do the Jill Scott for her. The long walk. Your hair. I'm pleased. I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what the king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on and go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark a conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Surah 31:18. Your background, you will see it on Sunday when you come on down to Jazz and Dine. I'll see you there. Hello, sugar. Oh, no more, no.
You gotta get the rest on
Yeah, yeah,
Monday.
yeah.
Hello, get your ticket discounted till midnight tomorrow.
That's
Okay. All
right.
right. All right. I mean, I'm so excited for you, and I'm looking forward to what you have to do on you well, how your performance on Sunday. I'm looking forward to you at Jazz and Creole. There is definitely an excitement that's building up around the event, around you. And I just want to tell you, just keep doing it.
Thank you.
Work.
I
I see
will.
you working hard, and I just want to encourage you. I know you also have other passions that's not just music. So you also share concerns for mental health and standing up
Yes.
for depression, and that's super commendable. How do you incorporate these themes into your music, or if not, what message do you hope to convey to your audience through your lyrics?
Yes. Well, actually, the first thing that I did was with the song "What Do We Do,"
Mhm.
and I think you played it earlier.
Yes.
Um, it's actually a stance against abuse of any kind towards men, women, or children. And I mean, I'm speaking from a personal place where I've experienced it, and thank heavens I've overcome, and I
Mhm.
know what it's like to go through the phases, the way it can impact you, the way it affects your interactions, your entire being, and a lot of people, it's not an excuse, but it is a reality
Mhm.
that when you go through certain things, they change you and it phases you. And if you don't have the right people around you to give you a positive air, you could sink so deep into your circumstance, and you could become depressed, and you feel repressed and oppressed, and everything feels like a battle, and everything feels offensive. So I know what it's like, and I decided to do the "What Do We Do" song in a way that's going to ask the question, like, really, what do we do now that we're at this point where you're asking me to choose me over you, and how can you treat me like that, not thinking that there could be an end? Like, we're ending. So what do we do after all we've been through? We've been trying to work things out, and guess what? I'm going to choose me. I'm eventually going to do that. So that was the first song that I wrote. We did the music video where, again, coming back to the support, it was definitely shown in that video because we had Triple K, we had Stasha from Signal Band. Yeah, and Shelly
I
could
saw
not make it. He was supposed to
Kali
have
next
been
the
in XP, Mikael Henderson, Tasha P. Like, we had so many people up in that video, and the love was so real up in there. and there was a little part where I was like, okay, would it come off the way that we wanted it to, like, because we really want that presence to be there, because it's something we really want to support. And everybody just came out, and we had such a good time recording that video. And now it's there as a statement, where we actually started the Lily Salute, where we had the hands on chest and we came up with it. That's like the salute that we have now, a stance against abuse of any kind. We just like, stop it already, stop it. This is 2024, it's getting old. So this is how I incorporate it in my music, in my lyrics, and everything that I do is for upliftment. Every single song is to motivate you to feel your best self, to let you feel heard. I'm writing songs for people who don't have a voice, who afraid to say certain things, and that album is gonna have a lot on there. Some that will make you be like, yeah, she gets it. We've been getting the feedback, and that's how I'm taking my stance. I support with the Caribbean Voice initiative, where they too are initiating programs, seminars. They've done lives, concerts that stand against abuse and so on, and speak against depression. Well, speak in solidarity with those who experience depression. And I perform every time they call me. Every time I hosted twice on their event, and I would go again anytime they call, because that's what it is. That's what I do.
Fantastic. This is beautiful to
Yeah.
know. That you
Yeah.
definitely using your platform for positive, for change, for positivity and for change. And
Yes.
I salute you. I salute you.
I saw. I
Yes.
salute you too, Queen.
Yes. I just want to go to the comments, because folks have been jumping
Oh,
comments
really?
for you. So we have Donna Mae Harris, John Baptist. She says, "You go, girl." Um,
Oh, thank you, Donna.
Tiana Blanche says, "Hi, beautiful." Your mom Joanne is on there. She says that song is so powerful. And they were
Thank you,
reminding me
mommy.
of Jill Scott. Aurelie saying she is soulful voice with a beautiful aura. Um,
Thank you.
Rhea Raymond is saying good evening. As Esther is saying, so proud of you, Lily. Uh,
Oh,
Karen Blackman Stewart is saying so soulful. Candy is saying a woman of passion. Um,
thank
your
you.
voice for the voiceless. Karen is also adding. Folks are just chiming in, and they're really showing love to you and showing that they appreciate what you're doing. They appreciate the work that you're doing. We all appreciate what you're doing. You're like I tell you when I manifest things, I doesn't show things on dead air. Like, you gonna be on the big stage, so make sure y'all get the autograph. Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you get the autograph. Right. You see when I come on Sunday? Come before you step on 10. For you to get on the
Yeah.
autograph, right? What's next for you? We know you're performing Sunday. We know you're gonna be at jazz. But how do you expect to see your career unfold, or continue?
Yes. Well, um, by the way, we also have Lyrical Palette on the 26th of April, and
Mm.
we have Jazz and Cocktail on the 3rd of May. So, but how you expect to see my
So you
career
essentially
unfold?
you're busy, you're booked and
Busy.
busy,
Yeah.
booked and
Yeah.
busy.
We are all the way into July. Thank you so much,
Wow,
everybody. Thank you so
wow.
much. Yes. This For me, I just want to impact positively the lives of everybody with my music and my career. I For some reason, it means more to me than just to live life. I want to make sure that my living would have impacted somebody else's life positively. It would uplift. So
Mm,
besides writing the songs, I think people should expect to see me in my career being a lot more personal with everybody, relating
mm,
closer with everyone, a lot more interactions, and stages. gonna come, stages are gonna go. Your girl will remain the same, you know, and I'm going to be a lot more open throughout my career. I'm gonna let people know, that I'm not just talking for talking sake. I've been there, I've done that. That's how I've overcome, and that's how I'm hoping that I could help everybody else go through whatever it is that you would be facing. It's really not that difficult. Sometimes it's just a little switch in perspective, that little mindset, just a little switch. It's really not that much.
I
And
love it.
hopefully, if it lands me, somewhere on a Grammy stage, sometime in the future, I'm just saying.
Don't just say, girl, manifest that. Don't just say. Put it out in
Manifesting.
the atmosphere. Let me tell you, you'll be surprised the kind of people that just come on and watch
I'll
the
drink to that.
This show is being seen on LinkedIn, right? On LinkedIn,
Oh,
on X, on Facebook, and on YouTube,
oh
right?
wow.
So you never know who's gonna see, right? I mean,
True.
you dropped some gems for us tonight. I know we're supposed to come out and watch the show on Sunday, but you did
Yeah.
drop some gems for us tonight. I see she replenishing. She playing with her
Yeah.
flowers.
Oh, you see that? Yeah. I'm actually gonna show that I'm already there. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Cool.
Replenishing. But I you never know who's going to be looking at this and who's going to say, oh my
True.
god, I want to get her on my show, I want to have her on my event, I want to invite her to probably perform, or I probably want to give her a record deal. You never know. You never know who's watching. In the land in the these days with social media, these things go so fast and so far,
True.
and obviously if you want it, say you want it, and manifest that into the universe
And
so that
I believe in that, the power of manifestation, so much so that the Carib Vision came on board for Jazz and Dine on Sundays. So Jazz and Dine will be seen on TV regionally
right there you go.
and internationally. Yes.
Shara making jokes. Shara say PDD is watching. Shara makes Shara's a mess. Shara, go and
Yeah.
see.
That's Shara Georges.
Yes, Shara
This is
got
a
too much
girl.
follow dear wine. Shara's got too much.
Hi,
Shara
Shara.
sue. Shara, you sue.
Oh,
In
God.
her own words, so cool. Yeah, very own words.
Yeah.
I like to. There's this time of the show where we do like fire rapid questions where I just spit out a few questions, and the first thing that comes to mind, you say it in response to the question. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave one of the questions. I'm actually going to give out one of the questions, and you're not going to respond. And after we've gone through the rest, then you'll respond because I want folks to respond to it to win that bottle of red wine. So
Okay.
so the question that I'm going to ask you, and you're not going to answer it now, but you'll answer it later, is your what is your favorite genre to listen to outside of your own? So that is the question. We're putting it out there. The first person that answers it will win themselves a full bottle of red wine. That's red fallow deer wine. Compliments fine foods. That is what you will win.
Mhm.
So this question, she's going to answer it last, and we're gonna go with the rapid questions. You ready now?
Okay.
Your favorite song to perform live?
A long walk.
Biggest musical influence?
Jill Scott.
Dream collaboration?
Layla Hathaway.
Most memorable performance venue?
Martinique.
Your favorite line you've written?
uh, I could just choose to dance to your beat, acting like we're all right, but what soon will come is what you can't mend, beginning of the end.
Hey, Gems! One thing fans will be surprised to learn about you.
I play the piano and guitar, and I paint.
I didn't know that!
Yeah.
Girl, you're multi-talented. Definitely multi-talented. The rapid went slow. And we're gonna
Yeah.
go back to the first question that I asked, what is your favorite genre to listen to outside of your own?
Rock.
I am shook. I am absolutely shook. Rock. Really? What's some of your favorites?
Evanescence, Lincoln Park. You know, these were my things back in
It's
the
like I'm going under. I'm a
yeah,
rock fan,
you know.
I'm a rock fan. Listen, I am so. Probably that's why we vibe so well.
I
Like
know, right?
I
Yeah.
like that. That says a lot. OMG, Lily Octave, it was wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful on
It
the
was a
show.
pleasure. It really was a pleasure.
I am looking forward to Sunday. I know folks should be looking forward to Sunday. If you
Yeah,
have not purchased your tickets yet, drop the ticket information again one last time for folks so that they can know. And then I'll leave the floor
right.
to you so you can do your final goodbyes. You could tell people where to follow you, etc., etc.
Yes, and so the ticket, the RSVP site and tickets can be found on www.ticket and not AND, but the letter N,
Hmm. Hmm.
dine.com. Oh, ticket and pass. Sorry, my thank you for the correction. This is why you have to have a very efficient manager on hand. Okay, everybody. Yeah, so it's ticket
Tickets
and
and
pass.
yeah. So
Ticket and
and yeah. Mm.
pass.com / jazz and dine.
Yeah. Mm.
That's it.
And the
And we'll
tickets,
also post it in comments under this live. So
yes,
if
I was
you
about to tell you, yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
you
come
can
and
go
see
there.
that.
Yeah, so look out for the comments, guys. Those of you who asked, those of you who are interested, we'll post it on there. Lily or her management team. I know her sisters are on the live. I know one of
Oh,
them. They go put that information there. Get your tickets. They're available at a discounted rate until tomorrow evening
yes.
at midnight, and when they will go up, price will go up. And it's happening at Intercontinental Dominica's Cabrits Resort and Spa, and
That's right.
it's this coming Sunday from 5 p.m. until wine run out, until the follow their wine run out, right?
Until that's right. Yeah, that's when the party is like closed down.
Yes.
I would also like to mention real quick, thank you to Intercontinental for allowing us to have that event there, the very first Jazz and Dine event. Thank you to the many sponsors who came on board. We have Fine Foods, Follow There. White Music is also White Music. That's my label event. And we have Lighting Wave, Kerry Henry. Hi. Sean Shillingford, thank you so much. Belanois, Queen to Queen, Solstice Muse, thank you. Carib Vision, a huge thank you. Thank you so much for making this possible, everybody. Thank you.
Wow. Final words, your final words. I know you want to say probably thanks to your management team, your fans, the people who support you.
Yes.
And also don't forget to provide them with your socials.
Yes, so thank you so much. I've been saying thank you from the beginning of time because I'm so grateful. There's so much gratitude in my heart, especially to my fans. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for encouraging. I get all your remarks. I see all your messages of support, and my team, Mr. Lindsay George, my manager, Miss K. Louise, Joy Pascal, Julie George. Well, Mickey, hi, my sister Jessia, and Esther later, Mimi, my daughter. She is part of my team. She actually helps me, to write some things, and she vets everything. She's the strictest person, at those things. She's just that. And I want to say thank you to my band who play with me. They encourage me, they support. We're an awesome team working together, and it's so good working with you guys. My social media handles, I would like everybody to go and follow me at Lily Octave on Facebook and Instagram. It's the same thing, and Lily_Octave on TikTok. So those are those handles. You can make good note of that. Go and follow.
Like,
And the website Lily Octave, www.lilyoctave.com. If you're looking for music, new releases, things that you can purchase, if more information on my
and to book
platform,
you, and to book you too.
and to book me, yes. So everything is right there for you. So Lily, that's www.lilyoctave.com. That's Lilioctave. It's not Lily, Lilioctave.
Yes, Lily, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. It's an honor. Oh my gosh, this took so long. Look at us.
I know, right? It's so nice to have you on. But you
Yeah.
see, I always tell people everything happened when it have to happen.
Yes, in truth, in truth. That's so true. Thank you so much, Jael.
You're most welcome.
Most of all, thank you.
It was
You're
a
such an
pleasure
awesome
having you on,
job.
and I'm excited to have you on, and I look forward to your performance this coming Sunday. Guys, thank you very much, Leanne. Lily.
Thank you. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Oh my God, guys. Well. I told y'all she's magic. She's magical. Magical. Big up to Lily Octave. Amazing artist right here from 767. Right here out of 767, Dominica. A Caribbean neo soul queen. And she's going to be putting it down for you guys on Sunday, and she's going to be at the Jazz Creole. But I feel like you need to get the true essence of her. So you need to come out this coming Sunday. I want to really thank every single one of you who showed up on the live, every single one of you who came and showed your love and supported the vibe and shared. Make sure if you've not shared as yet, you still can share now. So if you've not shared the live, go ahead and share the live. I'm giving you permission to share the live and show your support. And don't forget, when you hop on Lily's pages, make sure you follow, make sure you share. Don't want to mark her business. Don't just go and watch and see what she's doing, what she's wearing, and go and support. Follow, subscribe. Thank you, every single one of you who came out. Thank you to my sponsors, Digicel. Always better together. Look out for the amazing promotions that continued throughout the month of April, especially the promotion for Jazz and Creole happening in May. So they're going to be dropping if it hasn't dropped yet. What are you waiting for? You're going to be enjoying every single bit of it. And you're going to be at the event, especially because they're giving away so many things. Okay. So just make sure you stay tuned in to Digicel on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, wherever you follow Digicel, or go and follow them today. If you've not yet switched, what you waiting for? Salka Westbury. Right, I tell you, today I drove and I was good, never cut off. I was online the whole time. And I also want to big up the agent for Follow Dear Wine. Love, that's my new fave. Follow Dear Wine. Somebody on the live will be contacting you. Will be sending you a message if you want the wine. The free bottle of red wine compliments Fine Foods. So big up to the agents. I saw Sabrina on the live, the entire gang at Fresh Market and Fine Foods and distribution. And thank you guys for your support and your love. Guys, that's it for today. We're going to be back next week. Next week, we are talking autism. Next week, we're talking vaccination. Next week, we're also talking Abia Israel. I'm so excited to have her on next week. So next week, we have 3 nights. I tell you, like, all of a sudden, I feel like I high demand. So we're going to be giving you 3 nights. I am specifically excited about the first night, which is vaccinations, because I got lots of questions. I'm coming with all my questions, and I know a lot of you on here probably have some questions, and feel free to send in your questions earlier clock if you feel like you don't want to be under the live and ask questions because you don't want people to think, okay, how come that person didn't know that? Listen, there's nothing like a stupid question. Okay, you are stupid if you don't ask a question and you don't know the answer to, right? So go ahead and send your questions, and we'll be sure when the folks from the Ministry of Health stop by, we're able to get those questions out there and ask those questions on your behalf. So that's next week, Tuesday. Next week, Wednesday is I believe next week, Wednesday is autism. We're going to be talking about autism to talk about specifically because it is Autism Awareness Month in April. So we're going to have 2 folks from who represent or who have children with autism. They're going to be on the show. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. And then we have Abia is going to be on with us. I'm so excited to have her on. Oh my God. Another amazing artist right out of 767. So this is how we wrapping up April in a grand way. So thank you again for your continued support. Thank you for all of the love. Thank you to Lily Octave and her entire team for coming through. Thank you to all of the sponsors. Thank you for you who came on and logged on. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with me and my guest. And for that, I appreciate you. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place. Adios. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah.